hello to everyone who is involved with our seniors in the class of 2025 and their graduation that will be coming up May 16th at Arrow Field. My name is Brian Fortenberry, and I want to take just a few minutes this morning to go over some important dates and deadlines and things that you need to be aware of in the coming weeks as we prepare for your senior who will be graduating this year from Clinton High School. As is always with this time of year, it can be full of mixed emotions. I know many of you are anxious about the upcoming weeks and the idea of graduation and your child or loved one walking across that stage in a red robe. But I do want to caution each of you right now, do not wish this time away. Over the next several weeks, there will be a lot of fun activities and events that your child will be going through that will create memories potentially for a lifetime. And so don't forget to stop, smell the roses, and enjoy this time with your child over the next several weeks. Last week, as we got back from our spring break, we had an assembly in our auditorium with our senior class to go over several important things that they need to be aware of, and we want to take just a few minutes this morning to go over that with you all. Whether you're a parent, a guardian, a grandparent, a relative, a friend, someone that just might be reminding one of our seniors of these important things, we want to put this out there so that each of you will be aware of what's coming up over the next several weeks. Each senior received a red calendar with some important dates. They also, I believe we have posted these on the school district's website, the high school's website as well. And so I want to go through some of these things as we prepare for what you may encounter. Today, as we're filming this, is April the 1st. And today is the day that our portal has opened for cap and gown. Excuse me as I put my glasses on to read this. The portal is open for our cap and gown and final transcripts. On the page that has the website, www.gradsupply.com/ClintonHS. The password is on the calendar, so make sure that you look for that. You should be able to find your graduate's name in the list. And as with any of these items that we're going to go over, if you have questions or something seems to be mistaken, please come to us in the counselor's office or in the front office so we can address that in a timely manner. The cost for cap, gown, and stole and the final transcripts for National Honor Society members is $72, and for non-National Honor Society members it's $55. You will be purchasing your cap and gown. That is something that you will be able to keep moving forward. The portal will close April 30th, and so we want to make sure that all of that is done. You've got a month to take care of that as we move through all of this. On April the 12th, which will be in just a couple of weeks, we will have our junior senior prom at Live Oaks at the Reed House. The tickets are on sale now, so please go ahead and make sure you remind your senior to go ahead and purchase their ticket. Once the ticket window closes online, there will not be any tickets able to be purchased afterwards. So please make sure you are taking care of that. April the 16th and 17th, in your child's English classes, they will be issuing a pink form where they fill out their information on the scholarships that they've accepted to the school of their choice. That is something that we read out and we use to send out our list for senior award night to see who will be recognized based on scholarships that they are receiving. They'll be getting those in their English classes. We do have a few seniors who are not in an English class. They've already taken Comp 1 and they are not involved in Comp 2 this semester, so those forms can be picked up in the counselor's office as well. But those will be available April 16th and 17th. April 25th is the last day for our seniors to take a college day, so please, if there are any plans upcoming to visit colleges, if you have not used your college day, please pick up the form and make sure you have that signed when you're at your college day to bring back so that that can be excused as a college day. On April the 30th, at the end of the month, there are several things that will be due. The pink scholarship forms are due, and also that will be the last day to purchase your cap and gown. Again, the website is on the forms, gradsupply.com, so please make sure that you pick that up and also that you look for those where the calendars are posted. As we move into the month of May, again, as we start winding down, one date that is not on the calendar that I do want to make everyone aware of is Saturday, May the 3rd. That will be our mother-daughter reception that we have each year. It will be at 10 a.m. at Clinton High School. More information will be coming out about that as we progress through these weeks. May 5th through the 9th, that will be our senior class's last official week on campus. During that week, we will be making sure that they take care of their fees, whether that's cafeteria fee, library fee, class fee, subject area fee of some sort, a lab fee. The big one is always our technology fees, and so we want to make sure that you are aware that all of those fees must be cleared before your child will be allowed to get their graduation tickets. Technology makes sure that all students who will be turning in their computers have their charger and their cube, have a case, obviously, and have their computer ready to turn in. And there may be fees associated, or there will be fees associated if any of those things are missing. We will have the technology fee list posted. We will send that out via school status. We will send that out to the students through email, all of those items, so that you have plenty of time to make sure that you are taking care of that. But I can go ahead and tell you, your computer case, a charger, the cube, and the computer are all going to need to be in working order, or fees may be assessed during that time. But during that week, we will be calling the students in during first and second block on Wednesday and Thursday of that week. They will come in, they will clean their computers, they will turn them in at that time. Unless they are taking their final exams the next week or they still have an AP test to take. We will keep all of those lists so that we have those available for the students, but that will be done during May 5th through the 9th. On May the 9th, that is our seniors' official last day of school on campus. There are many activities that go on that morning and later on that day. All fees need to be paid by that time. Your cap and gown will be delivered to you that morning, Friday morning. We will all meet in the gym. We will go through that. Any student that still needs to pay fees, any student that still needs to turn in their computer or clean their computer, if they missed the days prior to that, we will have that opportunity for them. And then we always do our senior walkthrough parades through the elementary schools. And so all of that will take place Friday morning on the 9th. Again, details, times, all of those things will be sent out as we get closer to that. That evening at 7 o'clock on the 9th at Clinton High School in our auditorium will be our senior awards program, where we will recognize all of our seniors who have done things throughout the course of the year, awards, recognition, honors, scholarships, all of those items. The invitations will be sent out previously so that you all are aware of that. But go ahead and mark your calendar for May the 9th at 7 p.m. for Senior Awards Night. On May 12th and 13th, the following Monday and Tuesday, any student who still needs to take final exams will do so on those 2 days. Again, our AP tests will be running through the course of that week. But again, you still have time to take care of fees even at that point, because we are making a little bit of a change with our graduation tickets and how we give those out. On May the 16th, graduation day. That morning at Arrow Field, we will have our graduation practice at 10:15 a.m. We need all seniors to be there. We do understand there are a few conflicts with some AP testing that's going on, and we will address those students as needed, but we need all students there at 10:15 a.m. to go through practice. We go through the lineup. They see where they are going to be sitting so they can tell you where the best seat would be for you to see them during graduation. We do the march in and the march out. We do a couple of rotations where they see students going across the stage so that they can see what that's like. And very importantly, we also read through every senior's name so that we can make any changes and make sure that we are doing that as best we can. The one change that we are making is that graduation tickets will be given to the seniors following graduation practice. So again, it is very important for them to be there. All grades should have been updated, all fees will have been paid, everything will be done, and so the last step would be come to graduation practice and receive your tickets. All seniors will receive 10 graduation tickets, so you can go ahead and make your plans on who will get those 10 tickets. Because of the large number, this is one of the largest, if not the largest, graduating class we have had, at least in the last 20 plus years. We are looking to graduate well over 400 students, and because of space in the stadium and making sure that we have enough parking, enough seating for everyone to be comfortable, each graduate will receive 10 tickets, and they will receive those following graduation practice. Graduation will be that night at Arrow Field at 7 o'clock. I would advise everyone, take account of traffic. It's just like at ball games, Arrow Drive can get backed up. We are asking all of our seniors to be at Clinton High School at 5:30 to sort of get in front of the traffic. We have to do some things up in the high school to get them their stoles, to get them lined up in order, to make sure that we have everyone here. So we're asking our seniors to be here at 5:30. Graduation will begin at 7, and typically the gates open about an hour before graduation. So please make plans on that. Now, as with always, when you talk about a graduation being held outside in the month of May, there is always the potential threat for weather. We have been very fortunate over the years since we have moved to an outside graduation to accommodate more guests that we have not had an issue with weather. We have had a few scares and a few threats, but we have always been able to hold graduation on that Friday evening as planned. And that is our intentions this year. Beyond that, we cannot predict the weather, we cannot control it, obviously. We do not want to have an unsafe environment for our graduation. And so if at some point in time leading up to graduation, we do see that weather will prevent us from having it that night, again, we don't foresee it, we aren't planning on it, but we never know. I did want everyone to know when we made this announcement to our seniors at the beginning of the year, because we understand travel plans. We are committed to having graduation on Friday night, May the 16th at 7 o'clock at Arrow Stadium. If for whatever reason the weather does not allow that to happen, we will move it to some point on Saturday, the 17th, at Arrow Field. Again, if that does not work and we are not able to do it at that point, it will be on Sunday, the 18th at Arrow Field. We understand people have relatives traveling in, and so we know moving it to another week is going to be our absolute last result, but we do want to make you aware of that as early as possible. Again, we have been very fortunate with that. We anticipate that we will still be very fortunate with the weather, but we do want to make sure that everyone is aware. And we can't tell you a time if we have to move it to a different date that weekend. We're just going to be looking for the best window. But we want to get that out there to you as early as we can so that you can make plans with that. Again, we're still planning on having it that Friday night, but this is just so that you are aware that we are committed to having it, if not that Friday night, over that weekend with people traveling and coming in town. One of the main things that we shared with our seniors in the assembly is that this has been a very long race for them, starting many years ago in kindergarten and coming through, and they are approaching the finish line. Senioritis is a real thing, as my child has told me already this year. And so I want to just encourage our seniors to keep moving forward in a positive manner, to not do anything that would derail anything that we have set up for you over the next several weeks. We're getting close. The finish line will be at the end of the evening on graduation night, May the 16th. But as we get close, I want to encourage all of our seniors and all of our families of seniors to keep moving forward, keep working hard, keep doing things that you know you need to be doing, being where you need to be, taking care of our grades, taking care of our credits, making sure that we put ourselves in good positions so that when May 16th comes, everyone has a really enjoyable evening at graduation. As always, we are available to answer your questions in the front office or in the counselor's office with specific questions for your child or general questions about what's coming up over the next several weeks. So please feel free to contact us if you should have any questions or concerns over the next few weeks. I hope these next several weeks are very enjoyable and memorable in a very positive way for all of our seniors of our graduating class of 2025 and all of their families and friends as we move forward. I want to thank you for your time in viewing this video, and I hope it is helpful and that it will help remind you and keep you on track as we move forward. Thank you for your time, and as always, go Arrows.